Unlocking Potential, APJ Abdul Kalam on Lifelong Learning. Imagine a world where every individual is encouraged to pursue their dreams relentlessly, where learning is seen as a lifelong journey rather than a phase of one's life. This vision is beautifully encapsulated in the words of APJ Abdul Kalam, a man who lived his entire life dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and innovation. Today, let us delve into the profound wisdom of APJ Abdul Kalam on the concept of lifelong learning, which he saw as a fundamental pillar of unlocking potential. In the early years of my career, I was often discouraged by the notion of constant learning. I felt that once I graduated, my education was complete. However, it wasn't until I stumbled upon APJ Abdul Kalam's speeches and writings that I realized the true meaning of lifelong learning. His life story is a testament to the transformative power of continuous education. Let me tell you this, APJ Abdul Kalam never stopped learning, even as he became one of India's most respected leaders. Here's something you should know about him. Abdul Kalam started his educational journey at the age of 21 when he enrolled in a college in Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu. He had already lost his father at a young age and faced numerous challenges, yet he persevered with his studies. APJ Abdul Kalam's journey is a beacon of inspiration. From humble beginnings, he rose to become the President of India, but his rise was not solely due to his natural talent or innate abilities. It was the result of relentless dedication to learning and improvement. Here's what he once said: "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." His words resonate deeply, reminding us that no matter how far we have come, there is always more to learn. But why is lifelong learning so crucial? In a rapidly changing world, where technology advances at an unprecedented pace, the ability to adapt and learn new skills is essential. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, over 40% of all jobs could disappear by 2030 due to automation. Yet, the same report predicts that 65% of children entering primary school today will end up working in entirely new job types that don't yet exist. This means that if we want to thrive in the future, we need to be open to continuous learning. Here's a personal anecdote to illustrate this point. As a software engineer, I used to feel confident in my coding skills. But then came the latest programming language, and suddenly, I found myself struggling. It was then that I realized the importance of staying updated with the latest technologies. I started taking online courses and attending workshops, and within months, I was proficient in the new language. The key is to embrace change and see it as an opportunity to learn rather than a threat. APJ Abdul Kalam believed that education should be accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. He once said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." This quote beautifully captures the essence of lifelong learning. True education ignites a passion for knowledge, making us curious and open-minded. It transforms us into lifelong learners who are not afraid to explore new ideas and challenge our preconceptions. Let me tell you this. When I first heard this quote, it struck a chord with me. It made me realize that education is not just about acquiring facts and figures, but about cultivating a mindset that values curiosity and exploration. Moreover, lifelong learning helps us develop critical thinking skills, enabling us to make informed decisions in a complex and rapidly changing world. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze information, evaluate arguments, and form well-reasoned conclusions. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, individuals who engage in lifelong learning exhibit higher levels of cognitive flexibility, emotional intelligence, and resilience. These qualities are essential for navigating the challenges of the modern workplace and society. Here's a real-life example to illustrate this point. During my time as a project manager, I encountered a situation where two teams were presenting conflicting solutions to a problem. Instead of getting bogged down in the debate, I decided to take a step back and use my critical thinking skills to analyze both perspectives. By doing so, I was able to identify the strengths and weaknesses of each solution and propose a better alternative. This approach not only helped me resolve the issue efficiently, but also improved my team's decision-making process. Lifelong learning also fosters creativity, allowing us to think outside the box and come up with innovative solutions to problems. Creativity is the ability to generate new ideas, concepts, and approaches. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, creative industries contribute significantly to economic growth and job creation. Lifelong learning is essential for nurturing creativity because it exposes us to diverse ideas and perspectives. When we constantly seek out new knowledge and experiences, we expand our horizons and develop a more holistic view of the world. Let me share a personal anecdote to illustrate this point. A few years ago, I was working on a project that required designing a user interface for a new mobile app. Initially, I was stuck in a rut, unable to come up with unique ideas. But then, I attended a workshop on design thinking, where I learned about different methodologies for generating creative solutions. By applying these techniques, I was able to come up with several innovative designs that impressed my colleagues and stakeholders. This experience reinforced my belief that lifelong learning is crucial for developing creativity. However, lifelong learning is not just about acquiring new knowledge. It is also about reflecting on our experiences and understanding ourselves better. Self-reflection is the process of examining our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors to gain insight and improve. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, regular self-reflection can lead to greater emotional intelligence, empathy, and resilience. Lifelong learning enables us to engage in self-reflection by providing opportunities to explore our values, beliefs, and motivations. By questioning our assumptions and challenging our biases, we can grow as individuals and become more empathetic and compassionate towards others. Here's a personal anecdote to illustrate this point. A few years ago, I went through a period of professional and personal turmoil. I was feeling lost and uncertain about my future. To cope with my emotions, I started reading books on psychology and philosophy. Through self-reflection, I gained a deeper understanding of my own psyche and discovered new ways of approaching challenges. This experience taught me that lifelong learning is not just about acquiring new knowledge. It is also about developing a more profound understanding of oneself. APJ Abdul Kalam believed that education should be a lifelong endeavor, not just a one-time investment. He once said, "We must learn to live in the world of knowledge. We must not be afraid of new things. We must not fear to learn new things." This quote encapsulates the spirit of lifelong learning. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, it is crucial to remain open to new ideas and experiences. By embracing lifelong learning, we can cultivate a growth mindset, fostering resilience and adaptability. According to a study by the University of Pennsylvania, individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to persevere through challenges and setbacks. Lifelong learning enables us to develop a growth mindset by encouraging us to view failures as opportunities for learning and improvement. Here's a personal anecdote to illustrate this point. A few years ago, I faced a significant setback in my career. I had been working on a project for months, but it didn't meet the expectations of my superiors. Initially, I felt demotivated and disappointed. But then, I took a step back and reflected on the experience. I realized that the feedback I received was valuable, and that it could help me improve my skills. By viewing the setback as an opportunity for growth, I was able to bounce back stronger and more resilient. This experience reinforced my belief that lifelong learning is essential for developing a growth mindset. In conclusion, lifelong learning is not just a means to acquire new knowledge. It is a way of life that empowers us to unlock our full potential. APJ Abdul Kalam's words serve as a powerful reminder that education should be a continuous journey, not a one-time event. By embracing lifelong learning, we can become more adaptable, creative, and empathetic individuals. Let me tell you this: the future belongs to those who are willing to learn and grow, not those who are stuck in the past. So let us embark on this lifelong journey of discovery, embracing every opportunity to learn and evolve. Remember, the world is vast, and there is always more to discover. Thank you for tuning in, and let us continue to strive for excellence in our pursuits.